Marvel Studios unveils the first trailer for the Fantastic Four First Steps, which is currently the final MCU movie on their 2025 slate. Marvel regained the rights to the Fantastic Four back in 2019 when the studio's parent company Disney acquired them and other assets, including the X-Men from Fox. Now, a new generation of Marvel's first family joins the MCU as part of the Fantastic Four First Steps cast, which includes Pedro Pascal, Vanessa Kirby, Joseph Quinn, and Ebon Moss-Bachrach. But before we get into the trailer, if you haven't done so already, please hit the subscribe button, drop a like and comment on the video, and if you're able, please sign up for channel memberships for exclusive content, which really helps us out. Anyway, back to New York. So, Marvel revealed the First Steps trailer showcasing a look at the cast in action. In addition to the 4 key members of the team, the trailer also introduces Herbie, a robot sidekick of sorts to the Fantastic Four, as well as a first glimpse of Galactus, the planet-eating Marvel villain from the comics. Notably absent from the trailer is Julia Garner's Silver Surfer, who will be working with Galactus. Marvel also released the official synopsis for the movie, which reveals how Galactus and Silver Surfer fit into the story, as well as teasing a personal threat to their family. It reads, set against the vibrant backdrop of a 1960s-inspired retro-futuristic world, Marvel Studios' The Fantastic Four First Steps introduces Marvel's first family, Reed Richards, Sue Storm, Johnny Storm, and Ben Grimm, as they face their most daunting challenge yet. Forced to balance their roles as heroes with the strength of their family bond, they must defend Earth from the ravenous space god called Galactus and his enigmatic herald Silver Surfer. And if Galactus's plan to devour the entire planet and everyone on it weren't bad enough, it suddenly gets very personal. Perhaps the biggest and most significant reveal in the trailer is the appearance of Moss-Bachrach's The Thing, which seems to have been done using a mixture of practical and visual effects. Based on Fantastic Four set photos, we know that there was a practical suit made for The Thing with an actor donning the rock-like prosthetics in order to bring Ben Grimm to life. It's likely those were touched up with some minor VFX work to make it look as lifelike as it does in the trailer footage. Beyond The Thing, there are also first looks at both Johnny and Sue Storm's powers in the trailer, with Johnny flying around New York City and Sue going invisible and using her powers to throw up a shield. Interestingly, Reed Richards' powers aren't on display, which might be because Marvel Studios is still fine-tuning how they'll look on screen. Arguably, The Thing and Mr. Fantastic are the 2 members of the team who can look the goofiest if not done right, so it's best for Marvel to make sure Reed's powers look the best they can before revealing them. As for the overall First Steps trailer, it showcases a whole different universe set within the MCU's multiverse, one with a retro-futuristic look. This is on display a great deal in the footage, with retro-style cars and clothing that the characters wear, and much of the technology used. Despite the retro feel of the universe, the technology is still quite advanced, as evidenced by Reed Richards' chalkboard, which seemingly shows a multiverse bridge and might be important to the plot of the movie. The trailer looks quite different to any other MCU movie we've seen before, which could be exactly what the franchise needs. After the record-breaking low box office of the Marvels and the negative reception for Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania, Marvel Studios bounced back last year with Deadpool and Wolverine. But it's important for the franchise to keep that positive momentum, especially as they head into the upcoming Avengers movies, Doomsday and Secret Wars. Speculation has posited that Robert Downey Jr. could make his debut as Doctor Doom in First Steps, which could go a long way in moving the MCU towards Doomsday. But even more importantly, the studio needs to get Marvel's first family right after a handful of so-so adaptations in the past 25 years. Hopefully, the Fantastic Four First Steps will be a much more comic-accurate and entertaining take on the classic superhero team.